On the off chance that you're searching for Bitcoin SV cost expectations estimate for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2030, and need to know where the costs of Bitcoin SV, BSV, will generally go from here on out, which is very huge. We will truly investigate the previous costs of Bitcoin SV, BSV, and we'll figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. Kindly essentially remember that you really want to take this expectation and each truly other forecast with the aim that the sort of is just the idea of some market master investigators. Not to by and large specify foreseeing something so wonderful generally is totally incomprehensible. Yet, we will make an honest effort. How about we start, or so they thought. Bitcoin SV past value examination. As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Bitcoin SV is $30.83, and BSV certainly is at present generally positioned number 57 in the kind of whole crypto environment. The flow supply of Bitcoin SV by and large is 19,266,077 with a market cap of $593,924,653. With an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap, the Bitcoin SV'(S) cost has shown a decent increment of 1.02% in the kind of most recent 24 hours, which generally is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV is confronting a difficult time jumping aboard with other crypto coins, which explicitly is genuinely huge. The BSV truly is down to nearly 3.41% over the most recent 7 days. The coin is as yet showing taking a chance with outlining portions for sort of past truly couple of days. The coin could in a real sense areas of strength for have in any case. We don't for the most part imagine that it would a beneficial resource in present moment. Inside the most recent 1 month, the cost of BSV basically diminished by 15.772%, wiping out an astounding extremely normal amount of $5.77 from its ongoing worth in an unobtrusive manner. This unexpected down implies that the coin generally is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can for the most part be a great purchase, a potential open door for genuinely fast venture. The 90 days cost change for the most part is near 25.63%, and the cost flowed from a base typical cost of $37.44 to exceptionally greatest by and large normal cost of $43.85 in the beyond 90 days. Bitcoin SV generally is somewhere near 28.36%, with the greatest typical cost of the coin explicitly was around $44.78, and the base certainly normal cost of in a real sense was around $42.93 in beyond 4 months in an unpretentious way. We anticipate future Bitcoin SV cost expectations BSV figure by applying profound sort of man-made consciousness, help specialized investigation on the past value information of Bitcoin SV. We truly do are in a real sense the best to truly gather greatest verifiable information for the BSV coin, which incorporate various boundaries like past value, Bitcoin SV market cap, Bitcoin SV volume, and fundamentally barely any essentially more. Assuming that you explicitly are hoping to put resources into computerized digital currencies and need fundamentally great profit from kind of your speculations, basically try to generally peruse our forecasts, which is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV value expectation 2023 Bitcoin SV cost truly is figured to generally arrive at an actually the most reduced conceivable degree of $41.65 in 2023. According to our discoveries, the BSV cost could arrive at a most extreme genuinely conceivable degree of $46.53, with a typical estimate cost of $43.09. In opposition to mainstream thinking, Bitcoin SV value expectation 2024 Bitcoin SV cost generally is conjectured to arrive at an in a real sense, the most minimal conceivable degree of $58.65 in 2024. According to our discoveries, the BSV cost could arrive at a very most extreme conceivable degree of $72.48, with the typical conjecture cost of $60.80. BSV value estimate for 2025 as per our profound specialized examination on past value information of BSV. In 2025, the cost of Bitcoin SV is gauged to really be at around a very least worth of $90.61, in spite of prevalent thinking. The Bitcoin SV value worth can in a real sense arrive at a sort of limit of $103.21, with the typical exchanging worth of $93.65 in United States dollars in an unpretentious way. In an unobtrusive manner. Bitcoin SV, BSV, value expectation 2026, the cost of 1 Bitcoin SV, most certainly is supposed to reach at the very least degree of $131.01 in 2026 amazingly. The BSV cost can for the most part arrive at a greatest degree of $158.59, with the truly normal cost of $134.76 all through 2026. Which is very critical. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2027, the cost of Bitcoin SV really is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $192.32 in 2027. The Bitcoin SV cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $223.20, with the typical cost of $197.71 all through 2027. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2028, according to the figure cost and specialized examination, in 2028, the cost of Bitcoin SV explicitly is somewhat anticipated to for the most part reach at a genuinely least degree of $271.86. The BSV cost can in every way that really matters arrive at a truly most extreme degree of $332.58, with the typical exchanging cost of $281.75. Bitcoin SV, BSV, Value Expectation 2029, the cost of Bitcoin SV is by and large anticipated to generally reach at the very least worth of $391.33 in 2029. The Bitcoin SV cost could for the most part arrive at an in every way that really matters, greatest worth of $465.55, with the typical exchanging cost of $405.42 all through 2029. Which is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV Value Figure 2030, as per our profound specialized examination on past value information of BSV, in 2030, the cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at any rate level of $561.49. The BSV cost can by and large arrive at a most extreme degree of $682.50, with the typical exchanging cost of $577.70. Bitcoin SV, BSV, Value Expectation 2031, according to the gauge and specialized examination, in 2031, the cost of Bitcoin SV really is supposed to reach at a genuinely least value worth of $866.50, or so they thought. The BSV cost can generally arrive at a greatest value worth of $988.53, with the really normal worth of $889.61, or so they in a real sense thought. In a really significant manner. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2032, the cost of Bitcoin SV is fundamentally anticipated to reach at any rate worth of $1,223.29 in 2032, or so they for the most part thought. The Bitcoin SV cost could in every way that really matters arrive at a most extreme worth of $1,508.19, with the typical exchanging cost of $1,267.77 all through 2032. Bitcoin SV Value Gauge Facts: how especially high might Bitcoin SV at any point go, as opposed to mainstream thinking. The typical cost of Bitcoin SV, BSV, could basically go to $43.09 before